Hey guys, good morning everybody. Watching the recap, I had a really nice, amazing trade on AMD. Do the recap. AMD is probably gonna go up to the VWAP and test the VWAP with the market. So today's CPI number came in, and CPI apparently was month to month was only 0.1%. So that means that over a year, if you annualize that, you times it by 12. 0.1% month to month, it means that you probably get something like how much would that be? If you times it by 12, 2.4% annually, which means really the inflation has come under control. But that doesn't really surprise the market apparently, because SPY is just going up a little bit. IWM is the strongest one, is up 1.2%. So it means that the money is, the buyers are stronger in IWM, which is the small caps. They're catching up with the QQQ and SPY. But it's still pretty good. Qs are up 0.5% again, 364. SPY is 436, so we definitely seem like very strong markets right now. I personally traded AMD. I came late, unfortunately, so I missed the whole move. But on a 5-minute chart, what you see is a very beautiful, really nice 5-minute opening range breakdown drop. I don't know if it was tradable at the open or no, because I don't know. But what we saw here, we saw yesterday low at 126.50, around 126.50. I saw that the bids are really stacking down toward the 126.50, and this is a very important level. I decided to take that reversal on there. So I took the reversal with two way. One with buying some call options of 126 on AMD for the end of this week. And also buying shares directly, shares. So the first time that it hit 126.40, went long, popped up all the way up 127.40, got out most of it, came down, I got stopped out, and then I went back again because I saw that it's really holding this 126.20 level this previous day close, and then we ran up and continuously going up, and for a very decent profit. So that was the only trade for me. Beside that, I have nothing, just sitting on my JP position. Collecting about $30,000 a month of dividend from JP, and trading wise it turned out to be very nice, and I think AMD is most likely is gonna go to VWAP, test the VWAP, and then after that it's gonna go that. So we did that live trading on a 5-minute chart. Let me bring on a 5-minute chart as well. So 5-minute chart, what you are going to see here is that you actually show the doji on a 5-minute chart. So that's a kind of potential of a reversal. That's why we went up a little bit, and then it did drop really bad. But as I mentioned in the chat, it's also normal for a stock to does a double bottom, test the lows, and then come back up. That's why I got stopped out, went down, and suddenly squeezed back up, and then I went long again, and we got this next move on that. In terms of level 2 signals, many of you know that I really like trade to base on level 2. Actually, let me. So as you see, so as you see here, when I took that, we see this huge asks stacking up. So when I actually went long here for the first one, you see these asks are stacking up, and that's a sign that stock is trying to bounce. This is 127.24. And obviously after about a few seconds after that, this is 10, 20, 14, after about less than a minute, you popped up and it continues going up. So that was my first trade that I did, and I took this screenshot so for you guys to see that. So sometimes your entry, look at the level 2, and level 2 really helps you for the decision making. Overall, very decent, and I did, as I mentioned, I did have actually a much better entry on AMD through the calls. Let me bring that one here as well. So sold. So I went at 440 and I sold at 480. Really didn't make much of a money on the options, but now is trading at 530 on the options, 126 calls. All right, guys, thank you so much. Really amazing day. I think AMD is definitely gonna go and test the VWAP. So if you come and look at it, I got out of it by mistake, at 128. But as you see, the asks are stacking up. See, there's 70 lot here. That's 7,000 shares at 128.50. You're gonna actually see that. See, it's gonna go, and this one actually goes through the time and sells as well. Probably you're going to see it. So now you see the asks are stacking up. I think in the matter of probably less than a minute, you're gonna hit that. So the asks are stacking up. So this is a very bullish sign. A lot of people say, isn't it the big seller? The big seller should push the price down. But the answer to that is yes, it's a big seller, but actually it's not a desperate seller. It's like someone who knows it's a bull market and the price waits the price comes to you. Like imagine you're selling your house and you know it's a bull market in housing. Your asking price just keeps going higher because the buyers are going to come to you. You're not desperate to accept the first bid that you get. Perfect. Yeah, it might actually does a consolidation. This is something that we call the lightning bolt pattern of Peter. So just gonna probably might go on that. Having said that, guys, thank you so much, and looking forward to see you guys all next week. I think Thor is having a presentation webinar tonight. So we have New York. So we actually added a new guest as well for New York, and a panel discussion from a prop firm in New York City. So that's exciting. So we're finalizing the schedule with them. It's going to be amazing. And if anyone guys sign up by Friday, we're going to be entered to get a tour of NYSE. We secured 22 spots to go inside the NYSE. It's a very, very amazing experience. You're not going to regret that. And I have a lot of people who are not traders messaging me, oh, can I come? I said, no, you have to be part of the community. So it's just a very, very nice experience, once in a life opportunity. I might actually myself not go because I've been there. Maybe I ask another member to go, so I don't want to waste my spot. So looking forward, guys, to New York City. It's going to be our best event, and looking forward to see you and hug you. And we're going to have a reception, drinks sponsored by us, and we're going to have some fun. Ciao.